And welcome back to another episode of Total Control with Huesca. It's not quite a party, but it could be very, very soon. Because, let's just have a little look at the way the league is right now. We are 5 points above the drop zone. There are 2 games to go. And if Valladolid fail to beat Betis on the Friday night kickoff, then we are officially safe. Now, one thing also I was thinking about is that just because if they somehow did win their final 2 matches and we lost both of ours, that doesn't mean that we get relegated, because there's the fact that Girona would still have to finish above us as well, which means that not only would they have to win a game, but they'd actually have to win and draw their final 2 matches, because we have a better head-to-head against them. So they'd actually need to get 4 points from their final 2 matches themselves. So both of those 2 need to finish above us. So we're essentially safe in all but officially safe. But hopefully we can celebrate that safety today by going out and grabbing ourselves a lovely victory against absolutely hapless Getafe. I would still love it if Leganes clawed themselves out of the relegation zone at the last minute. That would actually be even more impressive than what we've done. And I genuinely think that what we've done this season is pretty impressive too. We've gained 35 points from 26 matches over the last part of the season, which, again, if you sort of extrapolate that out, would be a much, much better finish. I think we'd probably be looking at finishing sort of top half potentially with the kind of form we've been on. And with the right changes of things like free... Also, we didn't concede a free kick in the last game either. With the right setups in that, and the defending and the free kick set piece defending, I genuinely think this team could have challenged for Europe. But that's all ifs and buts in it. So that's not what's important. What's important is what we do today, which is hopefully go and grab ourselves a nice juicy victory away at Getafe. And honestly, I think if we avoid defeat there, then they're probably going to end up going quite literally half the season without out a win. And they've lost 15 of their last 17 matches, which means that they literally gained 25 points or something. They've gained 25 points from their first 19 matches or something. They were in really good form and have somehow only gained 2 from their last 17 matches. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened to them. Considering how well Getafe did in real life last season, didn't they come 5th and very nearly got in the Champions League? But that's life, I suppose. Oh, do not worry. Once this save finishes, because it's going to finish in the next episode, no matter what happens, even if we do go down somehow. Don't worry, there's still going to be some other content as we sort of bridge the gap towards the FM20 beta, because we don't know when that's actually going to be. It's usually roughly 2 weeks before the release of the full game, but of course we don't know when that is either. So expect to see content, because we're going to be doing Polonia looking forward. There's going to be a few of those little episodes of that that's coming up, as well as another video where I'm going to talk about beta save, because I still haven't actually announced what I'm going to do for that. Don't worry, I've got some ideas, don't worry, that's going to be announced then as well as I'm going to talk about another save potentially that I've got in mind for the one after Notts County that I'm really kind of interested in doing. It's something I've never thought about doing before. It's going to take a lot of work, but I think it's going to be an absolute just bastard of a save in a brilliant way. And I'm also going to need you guys' opinion on who's going to be the manager of Notts County and all sorts of other stuff. So that's going to be coming up in that time in between. So don't worry, there's still going to be content. Just no full saves, of course. I mean, just looking at the performance in the last game, Luisinho did make some mistakes, as he often does. But interestingly, he made the most key passes too. So again, Toure just really has not done well. And I think maybe he's just tired. That might genuinely be what it was. He wasn't up to his best. And I do think that causes some problems because Luisinho's really had to step in. Gaillard actually still had one of the worst performances on the pitch. But I still think that I think it was worthwhile and the right decision to keep him on. He gave us that catalyst for that first goal. Particularly as we were definitely going down the left wing an awful lot, despite Acapo and Juanpi getting a lot of the ball together. But I still think it was the right decision to leave Gaillard on, and I'm going to start him again today because he has got the most assists other than Juanpi this year. He's got 7 to Juanpi's 9 in the league. That's a lot considering how few games he's actually played overall. But it's also worth noting their morale is going to be abysmal. I can't imagine it's going to be any higher than completely red on some players. They've lost so many games in a row. There is the whole team meeting one, but I'm not going to do this one because I always find that if you try to do a meeting like this, because some of them are compulsory, but I don't think this one is. If you do this, if I'm going to do this to prove a point, let's see if this is correct. I'm going to talk about how the players, we're 5 points clear from relegation with 2 matches to go, all but dead set on survival. If I talk to the team about survival chances right now and say, go out there and get us that survival, they will complain because, we've not met expectations. Wait for it. Let's see. Look, I'm not going to do that one because we weren't expected to. We were expected to fight bravely against relegation. So I'm pleased that we've got to within 1 point of safety. Go out there in the next match and give it your all to get over the final hurdle. Wait for it. What? We were always going to struggle against relegation this season, but I'm not sure you building this match up will help us as much as it will. You're 5 points clear, you mugs. I think I understand that maybe you could make the argument that they don't need the extra pressure, but Come on, when you're literally all but safe, it seems like a completely ridiculous response to what is a very rational argument, you know, particularly when you're playing away at the bottom club who haven't won in 17 matches. I wish that this needs a little bit more tweaking, basically. That's all I'm saying. So, press conference. 10 straight league defeats. Because we'd have no idea what that would be like, do we? The thing is, we started with 10 straight league defeats. They're looking like they're going to finish with 10 straight league defeats, and I know which one I'd prefer. And here we are. Final day. Oh my god, Leganes are playing Girona. If Leganes win this, I swear, they'll be... There's just... Oh, they're all at the same time. Okay. So, if Valladolid do not win, we are safe. If Leganes win, I'll probably be quite happy. Let's go. Come on. Oh, yes, no, we are officially safe. Leganes are officially relegated, which is a big shame for them. But the fact that they are still sitting above Getafe, but we are now officially safe. We cannot be caught by any of the teams below us. Valladolid did get a draw at home to Betis, which isn't bad considering they are garbage, but it wasn't enough, and we have stayed in La Liga. And technically, we could still finish as high as 13th. It ain't going to happen, but you never know. Leganes came bloody close as well. Like, to actually come from 2-0 down, it would seem, at home to Girona, and then they got the man sent off. Imagine if they'd scored one more goal. They'd be on 30 points right now, and still technically could stay up potentially based on their... I don't know, they might have still gone down because of head-to-head. And it's a very happy feeling. It's weird. The reason I'm not celebrating like I would normally do is because we haven't done it in a match, so there's a lot less on the line, and we kind of already knew where we were gonna... I felt like we were gonna be safe anyway, is basically what I'm saying here. I mean, look at this. Vallecano have conceded 69 goals this season. Nice. Look at this. Did we really go up as high as 15th at one point? It was during our 3-match winning run, I think. But look at that. Bottom for ages. And then we were in the relegation zone all the way up until there. Match day 26. Valladolid, they kind of were down there the entire time and no any signs of coming up again. Leganes have been bottom since match day 15 and now are off the bottom. But the real surprise is Getafe. Look at this! Look at this! Match day 15, Getafe were 8th in the league. 8th! And since then, they have literally fallen from 8th to bottom of the league in the last 20 match days. That's crazy. What a fall from grace they've had. But while we're on that topic, look at Sevilla. Basically the reversal of the Getafe run. That's quite impressive. And there we go. Huesca avoid relegation. That is super, super nice to see. We've got some bonuses paid out on that one. The board, I bet, are absolutely ecstatic with me. All right, well, I'm sure they're pretty pleased. We've done what we didn't think could be done. Last year, in real life, Huesca came 19th and were relegated. We have kept them in La Liga, and now we get 2 games to enjoy the finish to the season. You never know. Maybe we could go and win a couple more and get to the holy grail of 40 points. Given that this is FM, and the law of sod applies, Getafe, not won a match in 17, 2 points from those games, 15 defeats, they are probably going to beat us. Touré is fit, and I am going to start him, because why on earth not? He has been really bad the last few matches, though. Like, no key passes at all. So first up, Markel is out with a hip injury. Good goalkeeper. They like a through ball, although, admittedly, effective through balls. 4 of their total is 6 assists in the last 18 matches. So that means that they've only had 6 assists in the last 18 games. Apologies, had to sneeze there. Goalkeeper's decent. They've conceded a lot of goals, it would seem, from short passes. Interesting. All right. In all honesty, they've got a deep line forward. They've got not Juan Mata up top. Antunes and Dai. No nonsense on that side with Suarez going over the top there. I mean, just look. Let's look at the form. They're not vulnerable to our system, though. Because we know about them for the Villarreal game, but annoyingly they played a different system. So the ones where they've played like this is... short pass, outside the penalty area, place shot. 41 goals they've conceded in the last 20 matches and scored 9. I kind of feel like we might go work ball into the box if things start to not work for us. That's my thoughts, anyway. Cristoforo is the guy that we're going to go after here. Arambari, no. These two are not going to tackle them hard. We're just going to kind of leave them. The fact that they've got 2 means that breaking the back line... okay, they want us to go in hard on Antunes. I don't know if I want to press these guys too hard either. Antunes is their top scorer, so we might just keep an eye on him. And assists have come from Dai, so I might press him actually, like I was thinking about. He dribbles a lot. We don't need to press Oliveira and Suarez. Certainly not Oliveira. We might press Suarez because he's obviously going to get forward. These two will just show onto weaker foot. That's all right. But we do kind of need to pick a lineup, although, on all honesty, I'm tempted to go with the exact same lineup. Won the game for us. Gaillard got the assist, to be fair. Touré is a bit knackered, but we're going to get a nice week off now after this game and before the Alaves game. So it's not too bad. Let's go do this. So, plan in the back pocket is work ball into the box if that's sort of thing that starts to work, potentially if we're not looking great. Let's go and have this. We're going to stay on positive because we can't really justify playing a negative approach away a team who are literally bottom of the league and haven't had a win in ages. Toure might get some more space on the ball today, but there's clearly going to be... Oh my god. Could be one of those games. Yaya Toure. Weird setup they've got there. And Juanpi's header is wide. Good start from us, though. Really nice. Ball whipped in by Damien. Getafe, not won a match in 17. 2 points from those games. 15 defeats. They are probably going to beat us. Oh, classic. They've somehow... Yep, they've scored without a shot on target. This is going to be one of those games, is it not? Damien's ball whipped in, headed to the back post, and then... Oh my god. Come on, man. Oh, I don't care, we're going attacking. What is this mess? I think we've got the quality to keep going. Look at the space Toure's got, though. He's going to get the ball up, and he's got time to look out wide for Alex Gaillard. And lots of space for Gaillard. Can he put the ball in? He sort of does. Toure maybe with a chance. Oh, great opportunity. Difficult, but good. I still think we've got what it takes to turn this game around. The fact that that goal was scored in the way that it was is utterly amazing. This already feels like a dead cert defeat to some... Well, you saw the goal. Luisini with a long throw. We're definitely going to have to change something in the second half because this ain't working. Ball across, cleared away. Ball out for Luisini. He's got to get the ball in this time. He does. Juanpi's header and it's in off the puck. Are you joking? How did that not go in? It hit the post and it looked like it just sort of somehow stopped. Oh, I told you, it's going to be one of these games. It just absolutely is going to be one of these games. Insua, can he turn and find the shot? Amadou, back for Juanpi. Can he find the shot? Ball across, cleared away. And what a strike that is from, I think, Toure. Well, they're a goal up against us without a shot on target. We've had a ball cleared off the line where the ball hits the post and then seemed to stop on the goal line, amazingly. It's impressive, actually. I'm going to turn off hitting early crosses. And we're going to speed the tempo up. I'm going to keep the passing directness as it is, but we are going to be slightly more urgent, in fact a lot more urgent, press that higher line of engagement, and we're going to change the opposition instruction slightly to press the living daylights out of Adam Bari and Cristoforo, really get in on them hard, and also on Molina because he's picked up a slight knock. Because I really want us to be just getting at them for the second half and try to really force them into some errors because they look like they're good for it, but how is their morale... Question, how is their morale this good on a team that have not won in 17 matches? That seems a bit skew-if to me. Look at this! That's better than ours has ever been, even when we won 3 in a row. What is going on? Yeah, ours, like, is that just because it's during the match and they're winning or something? There's a lot on the line in this second half. They've not had a shot on target and they lead. And if we lose a game to the bottom club without them having a shot on target, then that might well be the most predictable FM moment of 2019. Particularly as I predicted it before the damn game. We're just going to get out and press them a lot more. Oh my god! We're 2-0 down to the bottom club. It's just, what is life? Well, I told you that's what would happen. That's what always happens when you come up against the team that are basically unwinnable. At the bottom like that, they will almost always beat you. No matter what form you're in, and no matter what form they're in, they will beat you. That's just how it goes. I actually can't believe that we are 2-0 down to the bottom club. They've been alright on the night, to be fair. Certainly at the start of the second half, but Christ on a bike. I might actually just drop the line back a tiny little bit, because I think that's what's enabling them to get balls over the top. Malero. Up for Hernandez. He's got to look across for Gaillard, who is probably going to... He's not had the best game today either, but maybe we'll, I don't know, keep him on to find out, but today feels like the type of game that Galan could probably come on. Amadou. Out wide for a Carpo, which is going to be a corner and nothing more. Juanpi, oh dear. Still, could we get the ball in? Might. Malero. Finds Toure! And a great save from the goalkeeper there. Screw it, we're making 3 subs. We've got to do something here. We're 2-0 down against this lot. Like, I know we're safe, but come on now. It was completely predictable. I'm actually going to go a bit crazy here and go to very attacking. Because why on earth not? Let's try and really hammer at them for the final half an hour of this match. Just leave it all on the table here. I just don't want them to get that... Are you having a shitting laugh? What? Yeah. Nah, it's just one of those unwinnable games, isn't it? That's crazy. They've scored 6 goals in the last 18 matches. And yet, just... everything they hit just goes in against you. Right, off we go again. Getafe 3, Huesca 0. I am in shock. Juanpi's ball flicked in. Back to Amadou. I mean, this game's dead, we know that, but it's just a case of trying to rescue some dignity. Whatever dignity we have left. Even their headed clearances are landing perfectly at the feet of their players. It's amazing. Those like really aimless An injured guy just very nearly scored for them too. Yeah, those aimless clearances that the fullbacks do that I hate because they always go to the opposition players. Even those are landing at the feet of their midfielders. Insanity. Oh, by the way, the guy that scored that amazing long-range volley, centre-back, obviously. Juanpi. Headed back to him. Can he put a good ball in? A Galan's header, and it's well saved by the goalkeeper. Well, I'm not going to deny that they created better opportunities overall on the night, but it was still a pretty balanced game. But unfortunately, this is just one of those games that you will get on FM, and I think it's some kind of balancing mechanism. I don't know. Football does happen like this, of course, as well, but it is always very predictable that the team that are bottom of the or not bottom, you know what I mean, that haven't won in literally half a season will come up against you, and all of a sudden they've got perfect morale in a Barcelona. Weird that, innit? Oh well. There you go. They could still stay up potentially. They've got a chance. But like, what was that game? Like the way the first goal went in, I just thought immediately after that, nope, it's going to be one of those centre back scoring screamers. You know the drill. That's just how things go. The second goal definitely was responsible because I pushed the line up too much, but my God. Just where did that come from? But that's how things go, isn't it? I mean, as things stand, it doesn't actually matter that much anyway, but I would have preferred to have not lost 3-0 to Getafe. But there you go. So technically, any of those three could still go down on the final day. Thank God we got that victory away at Girona now. It makes that look even more important. And makes that look very, very bad. Anyway, we can kind of relax though. Final day of the season at home against Deportivo Alavés. Hopefully we can come up with a win on the final day, move ourselves to 38 points. That'd be kind of nice. To get 38 from our final 28 would be a pretty good return, to be honest. You know, we could have probably got another 10 points from those first 10 games. We'd be looking at around about a 50-point season, which would be pretty damn good for Huesca. So it's not bad. It's not the end of the world. Although that one does disappoint me to have lost 3 of our last 4 matches by 3-0. But that one particularly something just didn't feel... Their system as well is not a great one for us to play against, but I don't know, just something didn't feel right in that game. Anyway, next episode, final episode of the series against Deportivo Alavés. Step along, come along for the party. The final day party, we know we're safe, but we want to try and finish as high as possible. We could still finish a bit higher than where we are, I think. Vallecano are still there for the taking. So, if you've enjoyed it, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and drop a like for us staying in La Liga. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.